Welcome to the Sunnyside Studio podcast. And in this particular podcast, we are going to be focusing more towards, celebrating young youth talent. Just trying to, see how much they can contribute in terms of, promoting our country, our nation on global stages. So I think it's important for us to really embark on this particular journey and, try and see whether we could actually, get a glimpse of how it feels like to represent your country on a global level. In this podcast, I'm going to be actually talking to some of very famous popular guys. I mean, I'm sure most of the youth guys would know who they are by now. They have recently performed on an international global stage. They have represented our nation. We are trying to actually celebrate these kind of successes. We are trying to actually encourage more of our youth to really go ahead and go into these talent shows, embark on their journeys. Just do not stay back and just feel like we cannot do it. I mean, probably it's the best place for you guys to really shine. So without further ado, I'm just going to introduce our guests for the podcast today, and they are none other than two of us. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
You guys are awake? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So to continue on the podcast, I have a couple of questions for you guys. But before that, how was it like your journey? I mean, on BOB. Just before we go ahead, give us a shout out on how you felt when you went along with the performances there in India.
It was an amazing journey. It was tough, but we got a chance to learn a lot of things as musicians and as humans too.
Right. So recently you guys have been awarded the local ambassador by Visit Maldives, and I think it's a very grand thing for us to really be sitting here across you guys and trying to get to know a little bit about how you can promote your country within the tourism sector and industry itself. So just before going into that part, I just would like to know, maybe my audience also would like to know where you guys are really from within Maldives. I mean, which island you guys are from. So I'll start with Shahid. I mean, where are you from?
I'm from Mali.
You're from Mali.
Yeah.
Adam, do you believe that he's from?
Yeah. I think we three are also from Mali. I think.
Yeah. You guys don't have any roots going back to any of the other areas with you?
Actually, my mother is from Halif.
See?
We go there.
See?
We go.
See?
I mean, okay.
But when we were small, also when we were children, we always say we from Mali because father is from Mali. So
Yeah.
everyone will say that if your father is from Mali, then you are from Mali.
So born and brought up here in Mali itself.
Yeah.
So, but either ways, I think there are a few things which I think you would know about where you live, right? I mean, one experience or one folklore story or something that you would know, you want to actually share with the audience. What would that story be?
There are lots, no?
There's a lot of stories, especially in Mali. Hulude Bodumia,
Right. Okay.
the giant. I never saw him, but they are.
But
He
it's
is there.
real.
He is there.
It's
I
real.
think he's
Yeah, when we refused to eat when we were small, and our mother will say,
not in my house. Maybe his house.
in my house, because my mother will say, and go out and you will see the Hulude Bodumiha in the Hemwer Park area.
So you better eat. Then,
Yeah,
Right.
better eat.
So I think, I mean, if all three of you are from Mali, I think there's a lot we know about Mali itself. I mean, but we are trying to actually, establish whether if either one of you are from any of the other islands, so that we
Yeah, we have band members from other islands.
There are band members who are
Yeah.
from the other islands, right? So talking about the band members in the band, you're called two of us,
Yeah.
but there are 5 guys in your band.
Now it's more than 5.
Now it's more than 5, right? So I think the name relates itself. Could you tell us how you came to be two of us? Why this band was called two of us, and what does it stand for?
Two of us is actually stands to a dream of both of us. So this is the actual two of us, Shamro Kumani.
So we used to play music when we was very young. So we both was in school band. Since then, when we finished school, we started a band called Cube. But due to some reasons, not some reasons, I chose to go in a different career. But he still stayed in music. Then after the COVID-19, again I decided to come back to music. So we wanted to accomplish the goals that we wanted to. So that's how the two of us was formed.
Right. So now two of us has become more than two of us.
Yeah.
And I think it has become a national phenomenon itself. I think you have a lot of fans now.
Yes.
Right. I mean, there's a lot of support going out there for you guys. I mean, what would you like to say to your fans with regard to the performances that you had? I mean, at BOB.
We actually didn't think that then we would get that much support because never expected it. It was like a deja vu.
Yeah, we didn't expect the nation will react this way after
Yeah,
seeing our performances.
because it has been a
Long time that the music scene has not been recognized, or maybe there's not much happening.
Right.
There was a generation gap. That's what I would say.
Okay, so I think it just needed a little bit of time
Yeah.
for you guys to really come out. I mean, okay, coming to this, I mean, whenever we are actually looking at bands, I mean, all around within the Maldives, we have seen a lot of talents going international, going global. I think like Sacred Legacy and Not Nagal, and these bands had international labels going on, and then the most recently two of us is there. In terms of promoting your country, your nation on global platforms, I mean, that itself has a lot of weight on your shoulders. I mean, usually when you're performing, you're not just performing for your band, you're performing for your nation itself. How much do you think the music that you guys play resembles the Maldivian culture in it?
It's actually not only the music, it's how we present ourselves also, like how we deal with others, how we talk with others. So when we are representing our country as a band, so we need others to feel how Maldivians are, how which kind of people we are. So the music comes after that. First they get to see us, first they get to experience how we are, get to hang out with us. So the music part comes a little bit later, right?
Right.
So before, like, that's the part I think they start to judge you. No. And we Maldivians are always famous for being good-hearted people, kind people, funny people. So I think that was our comfort zone. Like,
Trying to express the
Yeah.
real culture
Yeah.
through music itself. I believe that actually music has a huge part to play when it comes to promoting a destination itself. I mean, I totally believe it. We have our own identity of sorts, if you must say. So, what would be the first song that comes to your mind when we say Maldives in terms of music? I mean,
Khudi Jazira tak.
could you sing a bit of phrase of Kud Jazira?
Ovazan.
Mazang also.
Those both songs.
Shahid, you are a good singer. Can you sing
I
that
don't
song,
remember-
please?
I don't remember the lyrics, but
I
it
think you
goes
prefer
something
humming it, right?
like- Yeah.
You can hum also. That's also
I,
fine.
I made a metal cover of the song,
That's why you would know that. That's
but I don't know the lyrics. I always hear it on the radio.
Right.
And
But anyhow, I think those are really two good songs
Yeah.
that really actually reflects the culture of Maldives, and really brings about whenever you say the music in Maldives, that comes to your mind itself. I think there have been lots of great bands who have come and
Yeah.
really shown the true colors of our
Yeah.
culture and everything. So in terms of promoting Maldives as a global destination, how do you think you can contribute as musicians?
So as musicians, like, what I feel is, I don't know about this too. I can say about me. Okay. So we need to carry forward our cultural music, folk instruments. We have to do fusion music now. That's the thing we can do, because there's a lot of influence of Western music, a lot of influence of Indian music. But to keep the culture running, we need to fuse our own cultural music with the modern music, the styles of music. So, but it plays a vital role, like,
Alright.
when we fuse it.
Okay, so I mean, yeah, of course you have to fuse it. There's
Yeah.
a lot of Western, plus, like you said, a lot of Indian culture is there in terms of the music that which we normally hear these days. But then again, how do you think you could actually promote Maldives as a destination? I mean, what do you think can be done differently as musicians?
I think bands actually can promote through their videos. I think in YouTube, it's a really good platform to promote our music and our culture through music videos also. So I think we can include our cultural musical elements and instruments also in that, and show like a story and base, and our islands also we can promote in that. I think bands can like shoot videos in
Yeah.
I think we could go on saying a lot of things about
Yeah.
that. I mean, especially like we could actually old folklore stories that which we have.
Yeah.
We can
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
show it
As
as a
stories.
musical
Yeah,
performance
musical
or something
performance,
like that. Yeah. Okay. I think that actually makes a lot of sense. So come to think about it now, since you are the local ambassador for the Visit Maldives, I mean, with this itself, you have a lot that can be done in terms of promoting Maldives
Yeah.
through your performances and all these things. What is the next big thing in your list right now?
So the next big thing for us is BGT, Britain's Got Talent.
Mm-hmm.
So before that, after that, we have a concert in Malaysia.
Mhm.
So it's gonna be first ever concert of a Maldivian band in outside of the country. It's not a festival; it's a concert, full scale concert of two of us.
Mhm.
Then we'll be representing Maldives in Cannes Festival in France, and we have a tour in India in 7 states. So
And before that, I think we are planning to release some.
yeah,
of
we have our
songs.
originals. It's also on the table, but it's not gonna be released under Maldivian law because we don't have that. So it's gonna be released in another country. So, but it will represent our country in every way we could, in the videos, everything.
Yeah, I think when you just mentioned that you'll be representing Maldives in this particular fair, in that particular concert or this particular platform, how do you think you're going to be able to do it? What is your way of really putting that Maldivian touch when you are there performing? Would it be local songs?
Yeah, there will be local songs, a recreation of famous songs, including our originals, because we need to carry forward. Because after 0 degree, I don't think that kind of any music has been made still. So it still we are.
So just I think we've talked quite a lot about how you can contribute, in terms of musicians into the tourism industry as a whole. I mean, this sector needs a lot of youth empowerment, and I think you guys have shown a lot of promise to the youth community that okay, anything is possible if you really work hard.
Yeah.
So in this particular journey itself, I mean, you guys would have come across a lot of times that you feel like okay, this is a fun time, right? So you would know certain things that others wouldn't know that was funny about each other, right? So I mean, so I think we'll start with Shahid.
Well, there are a lot of things. Actually, two of us band is a really fun crowd. Hang out with.
Think about what you're saying.
That was the funny thing is.
Also get the chance to say things.
The most funny thing I saw was Bonet snoring. It's on another level.
Bode has a carpentry open at night. Yeah.
Has what?
Sometimes it's very difficult to sleep.
Because,
Sometimes.
yeah, he opens a carpentry at night. A bit of
Sawing, screwing, the big guy.
the big guy.
Right. So definitely.
But Shahid does something else,
Yeah, which is
which is he says he can't sing right. So we pretend that we sleep. He calls his wife, starts singing on the phone. Every
it's
night.
just one time.
Every night. Every night.
And you consider it's
Then,
a
then,
funny thing about
then like for him to like
Actually believe that we are asleep, we start snoring. So he starts calling.
I guess you should have been careful about what you were opening up in terms of what's funny about the others. I mean, clearly, I didn't expect that to come out.
Yeah.
But then again, yeah, now we know you can sing.
He can sing.
He can sing,
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
can, but I pretend I don't know how to sing.
Finally, he agrees that he can, actually, right? Yeah.
yeah.
So, if you get the opportunity to meet an international artist, whom would you like to meet?
There are lots.
Just one. I mean,
Just one.
yeah. Since we have very limited time, we can't go with the entire list. So, just one.
Let's say
A band.
a band, yeah. Dream Theatre.
Dream Theatre.
Yeah.
All right. Other,
Guns N' Roses.
are they still there?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Why?
My dream has been when I started playing guitar was the Swedish guitar watchers of Yngwie Malmsteen. It's my inspiration.
Okay, so maybe down the
Maybe
line,
one day.
since you guys are, representing Maldives in these platforms, you would get that opportunity one day to meet, that particular international artist you always wanted to meet up. I mean, it's really a pleasure, to be in your presence. And you guys have done really amazing job in terms of representing your nation, but not just only, getting a lot of people to be following you guys as fans now. I think once you came back right after that, the Eid celebrations came on, and you guys were running here and there, trying to perform the songs which you performed in BOB as well. Just before closing up, I just want to ask one more question. As the local ambassador for Visit Maldives, what would your main goal would be? What would you like to bring about into the sector as musicians?
So our main target. So everywhere we went, like, people didn't believe that we have musicians also. So that was something we noticed, because they was asking, we hear that you guys bring musicians from outside the country and this and this and this, but we said no, we have musicians. We have much better musicians than us also in the country. So our main goal is, like, though we are not seen on the map and everybody thinks that Maldives is only a place to come and have your vacations, but it's much more than much more to that. We have good musicians, we have good places to shoot films, we have good places to do a lot of things rather than coming and resting. So this is the number one destination in the world for everything, almost everything. So that would be our main goal.
Right. So something other than just vacating
Yes.
here in the Maldives, but rather trying to explore
Yes.
other aspects of the country. I
So
think that's a
why
very
not
ambitious-
we have good concerts here in Maldives, good concerts of good artists, collabs with Maldivian artists. So that can happen also. And I believe it's a good start for a new way of tourism also.
I think that's a very ambitious approach. I think
Because we are also buying tickets to go to Malaysia to see this band, that band, this band. So
Why not to
Why not
Maldives?
to Maldives?
right.
Vibing with the music.
So since you guys have been on BOB, I mean, you meet a lot of people there. I mean, there's a lot of people in India itself where you guys were actually around. I think even the crew itself was huge. So you'll be getting a lot of questions about Maldives, by them. They'll be asking, since they know that you're from Maldives, they might be asking a lot of questions about how the place is, how the country is. In general, what was the most common question that you guys were asked?
So the most question they ask is it very expensive? And it's only you pay that much to go just sit on the sunbed and suntan or swim. But there's much more to that. There's island hopping, a lot of excursions, a lot of things to do rather than just
so you guys
sitting
have
on the
to spend
sunbed.
a bit of time trying to explain that there's
Yeah,
a lot that can
yeah.
be done, right? Yeah, okay. So what do they say once when you say that there's a lot that can be done? There's something for everybody. I mean, what are their reactions normally?
Yeah, like after that also a lot of people came to Maldives from BOB. Some bands also visited, so they wanted to experience, because a lot of people doesn't know that.
I think it really worked then.
Yeah.
I mean, the questions were answered so well that they really did visit Maldives, and even I met some of them with you guys. So I think it really works. It's a matter of really showing that this is a destination for everybody who could really actually have that experience when they come here. It's not just only for honeymoon or just to see the underwater beauty. There's a lot that can be done. I mean, that was a great answer. Splendid. Yeah. So considering we have limited time in this podcast.
You should have extended the time.
I should have. I mean, I hope to do so. But then again, we cannot just simply wind up without letting you guys sing a song for the fans. Of course, that's what I would like to say for the fans, so that I could say, okay, you guys had performed on the podcast as well. Why don't you give it a shot? One song that you guys can hum around or maybe sing a little bit.
How about the song that Shahid sings on the phone every night? It's better though.
It has to be a
It seems
Maldivian
like he
song.
was
I don't
really
think
listening
Maldivian
into it.
See, he doesn't sing Maldivian songs.
Well, when BOB, I was always focused on the songs we are going to perform on the show. So
Right.
Yeah, but you were singing now. We can do one of those songs though.
Yeah. So yeah,
Any song.
any song.
Richewa, Hadarichewa, Richewa, Richewa. I told you he can sing.
Yeah.
Hadarichewa, Richewa. Coach Riti, our Maldives is Richewa means it's very beautiful.
Thank you so much for the time. I mean, I know that you guys are really busy. You have a lot of places to be at. By being here in this podcast, it means a lot for us. Especially, we would like to congratulate you guys on being chosen as the local ambassador for Visit Maldives. We believe that you guys would really be doing a lot in terms of promoting Maldives as the number one global visit destination.
Yeah.
And I believe that there will be a lot of opportunities out there, and then you guys have given a lot of hope, a lot of motivation to the young youth generation who wish to actually make a change or make a difference using music itself. So thank you so much. And guys, I think that's it for us for this particular podcast. We are hoping to actually make sure that in the upcoming podcast we'll be able to bring down more people, more talents, more youth who are actually trying to make a change, especially by promoting Maldives as the number one destination. I hope to see you guys soon. But that's it for tonight. I'm signing off with two of us. Thank you so much.